All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of you, and welcome back to the New York Live. Also, we had a disruptive session last time, so this time we'll continue for a bit longer. We'll have to touch base with most of the instruments that we have traded, or might be we have got trading interest. Most of the instruments we have squared off, including euro USD dollar index. We are not holding any positions right now. Pound, we are holding shorts. That is a positional call. Gold, we are flat right now, but we'll discuss an aggressive trade strategy in this session. Silver, we are short. Crude oil, we are short. So three instruments we are active right now. uh, Bitcoin, we have made some money over there. All right, let's get started off. And thank you again all for your kind support and spreading the word. I think we are, if the figures are right, we are 99 now, almost 1 month and 10 days into this channel. The family is growing. Let's get started with Bitcoin. And those who are aggressive traders might want to still remain short. I think it could be either wave 3 or 5, 4 and 5. And the drop could be first. Let's do some counting here so that it's very clear. That could be A, at least A, or wave 1 as well. Let's not discuss about the other probabilities right now. Unless and until Bitcoin is wanting to produce a triangle or a flat, we if it's decently producing a zigzag, which is high probable right now, we should be seeing prices dropping towards wave C here, all right, towards the 6,000 mark. And also, let's not forget, there is a trend line passing through the 2000 levels, 2017 lows, right? So not any, so no surprise if it continues dropping lower. All right. Now, as a trading point of view, if you're an aggressive trader, you might want to still remain short. But if you are a conservative trader, you should be taking some profits off the desk. You never know. The drop is corrective till now. You never know if it is wanting to do something else or go into a consolidation phase before it can continue or resume its downtrend or downfall. All right. So at least have your stop losses at a break-even level so you're not losing out. All right. We will be coming back on Bitcoin as a trading instrument in the next year. Now we're just wanting to relax for a couple of days, and let's see how the waves are forming. We just entered gold into an aggressive trade on the short side. Before coming live here, we'll touch base on gold. Absolutely fine. We're going to spend some time on that. Euro USD, as discussed in the last session, is almost on the verge of breaking above 1961. Now, if it does break above 1961, that means it 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 is wanting, or maybe it's not yet done on the north side, probably, because our risk was 1961, anticipating an A, B and C drop. But if it is breaking above, that means it is 3 or maybe another 3 and fourth down and fifth up. Is it working out on the fifth wave of a higher degree? Quite possible. That's why we are flat right now. We will watch out what Euro USD is up to in the next couple of days. Flat for now. No trading suggestions in Euro at this point in time. If you are not there last time, and if you are still into the short side, you might want to come out. I mean, that's not a huge loss. Pound, yes, pound, we are sticking to our trade strategy only because of the daily structure. We believe that a meaningful top is in place around 3650. That is a higher level, higher degree wave 4, followed by wave 1 and a corrective ABC. No change there. And what it is doing right now, there is slight change in the understanding of the wave counts. That's the first wave. Let's label again over here as well. Please do not go much into the nomenclature of the wave structure. We are not appearing for an exam here. As far as we understand what we're trying to do, it's more or less done. The triangle structure still remains intact with wave 1 and then A, B, C, D and E here. Is that okay? It's a different story. Wave E, within the wave E there was a contracting triangle right there, right in this area. Each leg unfolds into 3 waves, and that is how the third wave E unfolded. That was A, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and then breakout. There was A, B and C. Still, until and unless prices break above 35.50, we don't need to see anything else in pound. Broadly below 36.50 till the time prices remain, we should be looking south. And it's been time and again we've been talking about these supports being taken out, 32 and 3 and 28 respectively. That's no change in the wave structure at all. At this point in time, trading point of view, we are holding shorts in pound. All right, let's look into the dollar index first, and then gold, silver and crude. Okay, now if the dollar index breaks below 92.50, that's the same situation which we have talked about euro. It could be working on wave 1, wave 2 and then wave 3 lower, wave 4 and wave 5 probably an ending diagonal structure. But if it doesn't break 92.50 and if it reverses from here, we are going to go and buy that again. We will hold ourselves for now and watch out what the dollar index and the US dollar, dollar index and the euro USD are in the making. What the point I'm trying to make here is which we were not thinking earlier is that what if that is wave 4 which is carved out. If it is wave 4, then there will be some fifth wave in progress, and if 9250 gives way, that means the fifth wave is well under progress. You see, something like this can happen, yeah, and then one more touch and go low below 91 or just above the 91 mark. We don't know right now, but since prices are now almost testing 9250, we're just standing aside waiting for clear signals to go long again. We want to buy this chart, but not in a hurry, at least not for these 2 days. If we bring up the MACDs and the RSI, watch out for the RSI. I mean, it's 25 oversold. All right, so we'll be picking up on the north side again, but just watching for now. All right. Okay, counts in gold are simplified in a way that let me see if I can pull out 1357 onwards. Yes, I think it's done. Believe it or not, the wave count or the wave structure still looks incomplete on the south side. You may be cracking jokes of craziness actually, but that's what the charts are telling, I mean, as a story format to me. That was first 5 waves, okay? And I'm going to label this as wave A because we're expecting A, B, C, 3 waves lower. Let's label this as a capital A. Now, either capital B was formed at 1305. Now, if it is done, the job becomes easy, or quite easy actually. We were expecting, let's say this is A, then we were expecting 1, 2, 3 and 4th wave should not have rallied so much, so we ruled out that structure. What comes out next is that it is still 1, 2, 3, 4, but as an ending diagonal. That is the bottom of the diagonal, and this could be the top of the diagonal, and price action could drop all the way lower again towards 1200 levels to complete this ending diagonal sort of a wave structure. Okay, this is one scenario. What is the second one? The second one could be, this is not B yet. The B could form somewhere here, somewhere between 1310 and 1320. Alright, that's why we have suggested stop loss at 1300 levels now, but it has to exceed 1300 by any chance. Now this wave count is an expanded flat A, B and C. That is your first leg A, second leg B, which turned out to be a complex ABC, and that's your third leg C, which is now becoming capital B, which makes A and B and then C pushing lower. So either from this level or from 1310 plus levels. Gold is still slated to reverse lower. Alright, trading point of view, if you're an aggressive kind of a trader, you should be looking to remain short right now and have your stop loss above the 1300 mark. Now, don't get surprised by this movement. There is some fundamental news maybe coming out right now, and that's why this spike left and right. But this should not be an instigation for you to go and trade. Actually, we should trade, always try to trade our plan. We may go wrong. I mean, nobody can go right all the time. Absolutely, we may go wrong with the wave counts, or we are not able to find out the probable wave count. Sometimes it is 3 to 4 probabilities. Now, our duty is to go with the highest one, but sometimes we fail in that. That's okay. You don't stop trading for that. You don't stop analyzing. But one thing you do, don't chase when the news is coming out. Always trade your plan and stick to that. Okay, so right now at the trading point of view, we are short gold with a stop around 1300, targeting 1200. That's a positional call. Silver, no change. We are sold again, and with a stop around 1690, targeting lower around 1550, at least below 1550 from here. All right. Last but not the least, crude oil, we are still holding shorts from the same levels, 59, 80, 60 kind of levels. There might be one more spike around the 60 plus levels. You may want to sell there as well if you have not traded, but this is a good positional call. And when I say positional call, it's more than if you think the positional call is for 2-3 days. No, it may go for weeks, and it may extend towards months as well. Wave 4 is just going to form with a push lower below 25. Right, I'll be bringing up various case studies maybe during this weekend or tomorrow, or just on the 1st of January going into 2018. All right, so that's it for now from my side. Let's bring this session to a pause again, and I think we've touched base with most of the trading instruments. We've got interests in either we are flat or we are in position. I think we have 3 trades on the desk right now. All right, so once again, thank you for being online or watching this in an offline mode. And as always, a humble request, if you are still not subscribed, please do so. If you are liking it, pressing the like button is not going to harm at all. And spreading the word means a lot to me and this channel. All right, so I'll be back again maybe after about 40 minutes from now to discuss or to continue the story of support and resistance that we started yesterday. All right, until then, please take care and God bless, and good luck to your trades if you're standing and holding them. Goodbye.